So what is a fuckboy? A man that just has casual relations with a woman and that's it. No commitment. Many times these men are referred to as jerks. They often lie to women just to get what they want from women. Then they flake out faster than a bowl of cereal. But why are so many men like this? Why are more and more men becoming like this? Where they choose to just get the best they can from a woman, but leave all the rest behind. And in their wake, in the path behind them, many of them leave nothing but a trail of broken women, angry and confused as to how they let this man take such advantage of them. But why are more men becoming like this nowadays? Why are more men seeking to spend the time they have for themselves, but then find fun in the company of a woman just for that moment in time? Is it really so derogatory to call a man an F-boy? Is it? Honestly, can you really blame a man for choosing to live life the way he chooses to live it? To get all the goodness from life, with less of the pressure, less of the stress, less of the problems. Now, yes, indeed, one should be incredibly careful with these encounters. You do not want to get her pregnant. You do not want to catch an STD. You also do not want to get lost, because many men do start out as F-boys and end up becoming married men. But the thing is, are so many of us as men choosing to live life this way? Not only because it's easier, it's safer, it's more financially secure, or is it that so many of us as men are just good for that and that alone? You see, you can look at it from many different angles. You can see it in a very derogatory sense, how disgusting it is, and you can also see it in a very logical sense as well. Now, I am not here to ever bash and say all relationships are horrible doomed things. That's not what I am here to do. But I will explain things that can happen and things that do happen every day anyway. Just speaking on real points that actually happen. You see, the reason many men can live like this nowadays is not a sense of them even being bad. Many single men would love to find a nice decent woman to actually have a life with. But many of them know the reality of that's not really the case. Try all you will, but it's not everyone that manages to find something that will actually benefit them. That's not for everyone. Not everyone is so fortunate, if you see it as such. But the thing is, to still have a life, to still build on something and to still have a life, to still seek more in life as a man, yet to still have fun in life. There's nothing wrong with a quick bust and move. There's nothing wrong with that. And many men understand they can still get all the benefits from life without overcommitting to something that they may later regret. Not that a relationship is something to regret, but many times you get into one and you wonder why you did so. You see, because we as men are led so much by our smaller brain, it's a sense of understanding and addressing your desire. Knowing yes, you may need to get one out. But it's when you understand getting one out is a sense of clearing that thought, rather than being in the constant pursuit of that thought. Because if that is all you are doing and pursuing, you are still missing out on so much. You see, the benefit I see in being an F-boy is all of your hobbies, your career, your lifestyle, the fun things you enjoy doing in life, you can still have those things. And yet still have the company of a woman so long as she's aware of what's going on. You're not misleading her, because then it's something else. But because of women's liberation nowadays and women being so liberated, the benefit of that for men is that many of us can say to women, we can just have fun without any serious commitment. Many men can do this and do this every day. And you may be surprised how many women would be down for this as well. And yes, there are trappings in that because there is desperation as well. So yes, of course, one has to be careful. But because of the times we live in, that is so easy to do nowadays. And still, I see nothing wrong with a man and a woman exploring each other's body. So long as if you are a man, you are being as careful as you possibly can be. So yes, F-boys are a growing trend. They will continue to grow. Because as more and more women become more and more liberated, many men that understand the process can just enjoy themselves while still protecting themselves and their assets. Thus, always remember and never forget, being a player, you can never defeat the game. Understand that first and foremost. You will never beat the game. For many men, they understand to not get played, they will not play the game anyway. They will just remain single and live their lives. But because many men still occasionally do like to have fun in this way, it's a sense of understanding yourself still to the maximum. Trusting yourself, being honest with yourself, knowing what you are doing going in, and understanding you can still have the life you want without denying yourself of something that so many men cannot resist anyway. The point is to not get lost in it. The point is to be able to set it aside. The point is to have the ability to understand no matter how much you may want it, you can still say, "Sorry love, I do not need it." You see, as a man, understand the power should always remain in your hands. We can see the way society is going, but if you understand as a man, you can still get through this life so long as you retain the power, because you are the man. The more you understand that, the more you see yourself as such, you will know what needs protecting and what is just something casual. Because in being so, you thus become more focused. You observe. You remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.